Hello, Professor. It's Richard here. I would like to share with you about the EAP courses, specifically what will be my decisions in the way of EAP courses in medicine. Okay, in a medical context. Okay, let's start. Okay, those are my own perspectives based in the explanation you did and the ideas that the textbook provides. Okay, the AP course feature is that it focuses principally in the student communicativeness at the university, for example, or maybe course, or it's not specific, okay, but it's similar to the improving of some content language for a general standard, okay, a standard between students. It's similar to prepare those for equally and homogeneous situation of learning. Okay, I suppose that it is more for in the USA situations. Here in Ecuador, I know, I bet that it is not similar to this. Okay, if I would like to prepare that kind of course, the first step I would like to change is the objectives. I know that in the indications for these activities say that most related with the methodologies, but this topic is going to be treated soon. Okay, first I would like to start by preparing the students uh, by uh, by using a wide range of techniques, for example, flashcards, for example, retelling histories, or maybe in this case, ideas or situations where the students taste the use of language, specifically in what they're going to do. I suppose that it will be easy if the teacher considers what will be the focus idea into the classroom. Also, what is the main situation of learning and what will be probably the most useful language in that. Okay, focus in the coherence and validity. Okay, I bet that this situation will be investigated by the teacher, looking for the previous teacher working and what actually the situation of the course or maybe the university need. Okay, the methodology that are related in the textbook for the situation is the CBE and the CLIL. Those are appears in the curriculum, Ecuadorian curriculum actually, and I suppose that those are perfect for in part classes because those are helpful for show some content and language input, also vocabulary about real situations, for example, and the students simply understand language, understand. Okay, so I suppose that it is most of the way how the teacher is deciding to give classes, and students how well they can design or participate in the activities. Okay, then I also select the academic literacy because it's more interesting. I suppose that is more related with the activity performance and I suppose that develop these activities. Here in the UTPL, most of us practice a lot using two different subjects. Khaled, I can remember. I suppose that is reading, academic writing. Sorry, number one and number two. I suppose that it's quite similar because it does prepare us to the competence of teaching or becoming good teachers and well designers of content language and focuses not only in the situation and the simple situations, rather on the reality that the student needs and how we can provide to the students without knowledge. Okay. Finally, I suppose I add some additional classroom decisions. The number one is using YouTube for deep in the real language context because language is considered as a public university, the new public university for everyone. Most of us can develop our speaking skills, listening skills, learn other languages, or taste what is actually happening in the language learning in another countries. Okay, for example, China. No, I don't know. There are a lot of uses in that. I suppose that YouTube will be perfect to uh, generate correct ideas that the situation, the scholarship situations, probably shows in the future. Okay. Next, knowing about the language, simulating language situation. For example, let's imagine that we are going to translate some ideas from a medical situation. For example, thinking about that some of our companions in the hospital doesn't speak Spanish at all, and we have to serve as interpreters by analyzing what the person says, the patient says, and then the other companion will understand throughout us. I don't know. There are a lot of ideas that will be taken in this place. Okay, that's it, dear professor, and that's was a pleasure for me to finish this semester with you. I learned so much about your subject and how it's important to analyze the order of how to produce a course. Nice to learn with you, dear professor. Bye bye.